Hey guys, welcome to Tabletop Baseball. I'm Earl Shamblin, your host, and we are at the halfway point of Justin Verlander's 2011 season replay. Let's take a look at his stats so far. He's 8-3 in the replay. In actuality, he was 10-3. Innings pitched, it's 135.2. In actuality, he was 128.2. Which, yes, I've left him in a lot longer than Jim Leland's going to leave him in because there's no pitch count at Strat-o-matic, and I'm sure there's a couple of games where I left him in. He was probably at 130 pitches or more. But I think that's probably pretty typical when you're playing Strat-o-matic. You probably tend to leave, most guys I would think, I'm not sure, but I would think to tend to leave pitchers in a little longer, especially in American League. National League I can understand, but an American League game, you're going to probably tend to leave pitchers in a little bit longer. Actual hits, 81, and the replay, 99. Like I said, he's 7 innings over what his actual was. So, earned runs, 34 and 30. Pretty much right on the money there. If you factor in another 7 innings. It's still probably a little under, but I mean, that's pretty amazing there. Walks, actual 27, replay 31, again, right on the money. Strikeouts, 124 actual, replay 143 again. I've left him in longer, he's pitched more innings. And ERA, pretty close. Pretty impressive. I'm really liking the comparison there. I actually thought, I didn't really realize he'd given up that many hits. I didn't think, it seemed like to me, every game was, 4 or 5 hits, it seemed like there for a while anyway. And back to this game, this is start number 18 against the New York Mets. They're in Detroit. And what actually happened on that day, Detroit won 5-2. And Verlander pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, 6 Ks, and 2 walks, 7 hits. So we'll take a look at the starting lineups for the Mets. It's Reyes, Priddy, Beltran, Murphy, Pagan, Bay, Duda, Tolley, and Tejada. On the mound is Mike Pelfrey. For Detroit, it's Jackson, Kelly, Bosch, Cabrera, Martinez, Dirks, Peralta, Avila, and Santiago. We're ready to play some ball here. Jose Reyes will lead it off against Justin Verlander, a 112. And he fouls out to Miguel Cabrera to lead off the game. Brings up Jason Priddy to 4-9. There's a left-hander. One's a triple. Anything else, he flies out to Austin Jackson. He flies out to Austin Jackson for 2 away. Brings up the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran, a 110. And it's going to be a ballpark singles. And again, Detroit is 1-10. It's a 13, so it's going to be a what? Line out to second base for a lefty. That'll end it. Nothing for the Mets. Bottom of 1, Austin Jackson against the right-hander Mike Pelfrey. It's a 5-6. 1-4 is a triple. Anything else is a single. It's a 1. Slide that back in the camera there. It's a 1 leadoff triple for Austin Jackson. He's done that before, and I believe they left him on third. Don Kelly, just to sacrifice flies, all you need is 6-7. Left-hander, 1-14 is a double. Anything else is a single. It's 2 stars. Single for Kelly. Obviously scores Austin Jackson from third. And a man on first and nobody out. Brennan Bosch. It's a 6-9 lefty. And Pelfrey strikes him out. Brings up Miguel Cabrera. It's a 5-6. against a right-hander. 1-4 is a triple. Same roll Austin Jackson had. 5-20 is a single. And believe it or not, it is a 3. 1-4 is a triple. So 2 triples in the inning as Cabrera rattles one out there. It's an RBI triple. Things not looking too good for Mike Pelfrey. Man on third, 1 out. Victor Martinez, a 5-2 switch hitter. And a fly ball center field B. That will be a sacrifice. There's no question mark there. It was a fly ball center field, yes. Sacrifice fly. Scores Cabrera from third. And 2 down and nobody on now. 3 runs in for Detroit. It's a 1-6. And Andy Dirks strikes out to end the bottom of the first. But 3 runs. 3 runs for Detroit. 3-0. Top of 2. Daniel Murphy. It's a 6-7 versus a left-hander. Second base X. Santiago's a 3. That's a 10. And that's going to be an error check on Santiago. He's a 4. That's a 12. Yes, that is a 1-base error. A 3 and a 12 is a 1-base error. So Murphy's reaches on an error, brings up Angel Pagan, a 4-5. He's going to be batting left, and Verlander strikes him out. Jason Bay, a 4-5 versus a right-hander, and he strikes him out. Back-to-back Ks. Seems like when that leadoff man gets on, Verlander bears down and comes back more times than not. A 6-8 versus a lefty, and he pops out to the second baseman, Santiago, to end the inning. So leadoff error does not hurt the Tigers. Bottom of 2, 3-0. Detroit 2-9 for Peralta. And he grounds out to the shortstop, Reyes, for the first out. Alex Avila, it's a 1-10. 1-17 is a possible home run. It's a 20, so no need to even check that. It's a fly out to left field, as Jason Bay makes the catch. It's a 2-9 for Santiago, and that is a single. Solid single for Santiago. Top of the order, Austin Jackson. The 5-5 right-hander, and he grounds out to the first baseman, Lucas Duda. And that will end it. We move to the top of the third. Josh Tully to lead it off. It's a 5-8 lefty. Struck him out. Brings up Ruben Tejada. It's a 2-9. And he strikes out off his own card. Jose Reyes, top of the order, a 6-7 versus left-hander. It's going to be Santiago X. He's a 3. It's a 10. Again, error check on Santiago. He's a 4. Again, a 12. Another 1-base error. What are the odds on that? Pretty good, apparently. Jason Pridey. It's a 3-5. And Pridey strikes out on his own card. So 3 Ks in the inning, 1 man left, bottom of 3, 3-0 Detroit. Don Kelly, a 1-8. And he grounds out to the shortstop, Reyes, who makes the play. Brennan Bosch, 1-6, and Bosch will walk. So 1 on, 1 out, Miguel Cabrera. 3-3, and he walks. Back-to-back walks. You know what happens when you walk people. Victor Martinez, it's a 5-5, and versus a left-hander. Ground ball second base A, Tejada will turn the double play. 4-6-6-3. That gets him out of it. As Pelfrey was looking at some problems there, but they get out of it with the double play. Carlos Beltran, a 1-7, strikes out on his own card. Daniel Murphy, 5-7 lefty, is a strikeout on Verlander's card. Angel Pagan, 5-7 lefty, again, same thing, same role, same result. Strikeout. Struck out the side in the top of the fourth. Bottom of four, Andy Dirks, 5-7 lefty. 5-7 on Pelfrey's card's not a strikeout. Imagine that. That's a single for Andy Dirks. Pelfrey not in the same company as Verlander. Johnny Peralta, 5-5. Right-hander. Ground ball to first base B. It's going to be a fielder's choice. It's going to be a 3-6 put out there and a fielder's choice for Peralta. 1 on, 1 out. Alex Avila, a 6-7 lefty. 1-14 is a double. 15-20 is a single. It's a 16. And that is a single 2 stars for Avila, first and third, with 1 away. And the number 9 hole, Santiago, the 4-5 lefty, and he strikes out. 2 down. Top of the order, Austin Jackson, a 1-7. Austin Jackson will draw the walk to load the bases. And brings up Don Kelly with 2 away, bases loaded. 4-5 lefty, and he strikes out. Struck him out to get out of the inning. Pelfrey really flirting with danger. And we'll move to the top of the 5th. Jason Bay to face Verlander. A 6-4 versus a right-hander is a ground ball to Peralta. He's a 4. It's an X. It's a 9. That's going to be a error check on Peralta. He's an 8. That's a 4. And that's a 1 base error. One base error on Peralta to lead off the inning. Brings up the lefty Lucas Duda, a 2-4 versus a right-hander. Fouls out to the catcher. Big out there. Brings up Jason Tolley, another lefty, a 6-8. And he pops out to the second baseman, Santiago, for 2 away. Man on first, Ruben Tejada, the 3-7. And 1-16 is a single. It is a 1. Single 1 star. First and second now, 2 down. Top of the order, Jose Reyes, 5-7. It's going to be batting left. And Verlander struck him out. Nothing for the Mets in the 5th. Bottom of 5, Brennan Bosch, a 6-10 left-hander, ballpark singles. Again, that's a 1-10 Detroit. 14 will not be a fly out to Orleans. Why can I not remember that? It's a line out to second base. It's a left-hander. Line out to second for Bosch. Brings up Miguel Cabrera. 4-4, righty. Catcher X. Catcher Tolle is a 4. That's a 12. Make sure that's not an error check. It is. Tolle is a 13. My bad, he's a 1. He's a 1 on errors. That's a 5. And he does make the play. It's a ground out to the catcher. For 2 away. Brings up Victor Martinez. 1-7 is a single. Straight up, solid single for Victor Martinez. Andy Dirks. It's a 5-6. Lefty. And 1 is a triple. Anything else is a single. Single 2 stars. First and third. Brings up Johnny Peralta. 1-7, and he strikes out. Again, some threat there goes by the wayside. Top of 6. 3-0 Detroit, all in the first inning. Jason Pridey, a 1-6. Struck out on his own card. Carlos Beltran. It's a 6-8. Batting left. He pops out to Santiago. Daniel Murphy. 1-11. And he fouls out to Miguel Cabrera to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down in the 6th. Bottom of 6th. Alex Avila. Pelfrey's point of weakness inning of 4-7. Lefty. 1 is a single. Anything else grounds out to second. He grounds out to second base. 4-3. Ramon Santiago, batting left, a 1-8. He grounds out to the second baseman, Tejada. Back-to-back ground balls to Tejada. Brings up Austin Jackson, 5-10. Right-hander, and he grounds out to Murphy at third to end the inning. Top of 7, Verlander cruising. Angel Pagan, I shouldn't have said that, is 6'5", lefty. Is shortstop X, Peralta. He's a 4. And that is a 2, and that's going to be a leadoff single for Pagan. Brings up Jason Bay. A 4-9 right-hander struck him out. Again, leadoff man gets on, come back with a strikeout. Lucas Duda, a 6'7 lefty. Second base X. Santiago again, he's a 3. And that is a 20. And that's going to be a ground ball A. Santiago will. I know you were screaming at me, I'm on the wrong team. I know. I got it fixed. So Lucas Duda is going to ground into a double play to Santiago. 4-6, 6-3. Double play to end the inning. In the top of the 7th, nothing for New York. Bottom of 7, and the Mets will go to the bullpen timeout. New pitcher for the Mets is DJ Carrasco. Right-hander. Bottom of 7, Don Kelly to lead it off. 1-11. Ballpark singles. 1-10. It's a 4, so single for Don Kelly. Leadoff single. Now I can mark on Kelly's spot there. Brendan Bosch, another lefty, 1-11. Again, ground ball first base C. It's going to be only plays to first. It's going to be a There's a ground ball first base. Yeah, 3 unassisted. And Kelly will move to second. Miguel Cabrera. It's a 2-8. Ground ball to shortstop. And only plays to first. 6-3. 2 away. Victor Martinez, man on second. And it's a 5-6 versus a left-hander. Single to left field with no stars. So single to left. Left fielder Jason Bay's a -1 arm. Kelly's a 14. And it's going to make him a 13 for being held on. And then a -1 is a 12. But he gets +2 for 2 outs. So puts him back up to 14. 1 to 14. He's going to try to score. It's a 13, so he does make it. And Victor Martinez gets an RBI single out of the deal, as Kelly scores from second. And another run for Detroit, 4-0 now. With Martinez at first, Andy Dirks, a 6-9. And he walks. 6-9 versus a left-hander. First and second with 2 down. Johnny Peralta. It's a 3-9. And another walk. Amazing. Bases loaded with 2 down. And Mets are going to the bullpen again. Timeout. New pitcher for the Mets, Tim Burdack. He's got the bases loaded, 2 down. Alex Avila. And it's a 5-5 lefty. Struck him out. Burdack comes in, gets the job done, gets him out of the inning. 1 run across for Detroit, though. We'll move to the 8th. Verlander should be feeling pretty comfortable here. Josh Tolley, a 1-5. And he grounds out to the shortstop. Peralta, 6-3. Ruben Tejada. It's a 5-6. Right-hander. 1-9 is a double. Anything else flies out to left. 17 flies out to left field. Brennan Bosch moves over, makes the catch. Jose Reyes, a 4-8 lefty, and he strikes Reyes out. Verlander back on form a little bit today. Pitching the old shutout. Bottom of the 8th, Burdack comes back out. Santiago, switch hitter, a 4-11, batting right. And he strikes him out. Top of the order, Austin Jackson. 1-9. And again, a lefty is a strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. Actually 3 in a row. You go back to the last inning for Burdack. Don Kelly, lefty-lefty matchup, a 3-11. And he pops out to the shortstop, Reyes, for the 3rd out. Top of 9, last call for the Mets. Jason Pridey will lead things off. A 5-9 lefty. Verlander struck him out. Brings up Carlos Beltran. He's batting left. It's a 4-8. And another strikeout for Verlander. 3 in a row for him. Angel Pagan down to their final out here. 6-5. Another left-hander. Peralta X. He's a 4. 11. Air check. He's an 8. And that's a 9. And a good play by Peralta to end the game. And that will do it. 4-0 victory. Shutout, complete game shutout for Verlander. That's more like the Justin Verlander we know, as he went on that little streak there earlier, but seems like he's back in form now. We'll be back with the totals in just a minute. All right, looking at the totals, Detroit 4 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. I believe both by Santiago. I need to start writing that down better. New York, 0 runs, 2 hits, and no errors. For Verlander, complete domination and control. 9 innings, 14 Ks, no walks, 2 hits, 2-hitter. Complete game shutout. Once again, for Verlander. 2 for 4 for Kelly, 2 RBIs, 2 for 3 for Martinez, 2 for 3 for Dirks. And it's the 2 triples in the game in the first inning. Jackson and Cabrera. But another domination by Verlander. It's good to see him. That's going to make him 9-3. And in actuality, at this point, he won this game, so he was 11-3. So he's going to be 9-3. That makes him, and in actuality, he's 11-3 after this game. So that's going to wrap this one up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe. Until Justin takes the mound again for start number 19, I will see you then. Take care. God bless.